Hello everyone, minasan, konnichiwa. Welcome to our 13th episode of J-Syd InstaLive. My name is Jessica and I am incredibly excited to be talking with you all live again and bringing on our next fantastic guest speaker, Mr Tsuneari Yahiro. Now, for those who don't know, Tsuneari is Australia's first and only karateka Olympic athlete who will be representing our country in the Tokyo 2021 Olympic Games. And not only is it Tsuneari's first time, but it's also the first time for the sport of karate to be featured in an Olympic Games. So that makes it a double debut. So give me a few moments while I invite on our wonderful guest speaker and we can chat to him a little bit about what it's like to be heading to the Tokyo Olympic Games, as well as his own personal background in karate. Oops, sorry. Give me a few moments, everybody. All right. Now, Tsuneari should be joining me any moment now. Wonderful. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, how are you? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Awesome, thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today.
No, thank you so much for the invitation. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah.
Are you ready to dive in and get started?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm born ready.
All right, let's go. So first of all, how did you feel when you were selected to represent Australia for the Tokyo Olympics?
I don't know, to be honest, it's still a little bit surreal. Like, hasn't really sunk in. Like, I knew I was in, I had a good opportunity to go, and like, because of the pandemic, when it all got extended for the last 1 year, I was in a pretty good position to be selected, and I just needed to finish the qualification process. So for the whole year, my mindset was how I was going to compete at the Olympics rather than to get selected. But when I did get selected, it was like a real special moment. I think today I really won't forget, like, you know, the amount of like people who, you know, congratulated me and all the media that approached me. Yeah, it was very special. It was a special day for me. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't imagine what that's been like. And what is it like knowing that you're going to be competing in the Olympics in the home country of karate?
Yeah, I think that kind of makes it a little bit extra special for us karate people. Like in 2016, when karate got introduced, we found out that we were going to be in the Tokyo Olympics. Like, to have our first event at the birthplace of karate is very special. It's, I think it's a good story. Like, it's a great story for us, I think. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's coming a full circle now, isn't it?
It's a full circle, and yeah, it's like since like last time Tokyo Olympics had judo got in, and then this time, you know, karate was able to get in. So it's like, it's very happy, I think. Yeah.
And how about going back to your birthplace? Because I understand that you were actually born in Japan.
Yes, I came here when I was like 1.5. Like, my father and my uncle started a business here. So we moved, our whole family moved over, and of course I've been to Japan many times, but it's always nice to go back to Japan. Like, it's always, you know, it's a great feeling to come home. Yes.
And can I ask when you'll be heading over?
I'm scheduled to fly out on the 1st of August. So my competition's at the end of the Olympics, and because of all the restrictions of the pandemic, like, we can only get there 5 days before our competition starts. So we'll get there on the 1st of August and do all our registration and everything. And my competition is on the 6th of August. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So that's quite a short turnaround between flying over and then competing.
Yeah, everyone else says it's like a different Olympics to all the others, but I don't know any better. So I'm just gonna enjoy everything and just soak in everything and just have a good time and compete. Yes.
Yeah, that's an excellent attitude to have. But yeah, can you tell me, I understand that there are actually 2 disciplines that are going to be featured in the Olympics for karate. can you tell me which discipline you'll be competing in?
So I do the kumite side, which is fighting. So kumite like directly translate with sparring in Japanese. So for us, it's a 3 minute round, and depending on it's like semi-contact. You have to make a little bit of contact to get the point, but depending on what technique you score on your opponent, you have certain points. So, for example, like a normal punch will be worth 1 point. Kick to the head will be worth 3 points. A kick to the body will be 2 points. And at the end of 3 minutes, whoever has more points is the winner of that bout.
Yeah, wow, that's really interesting. Is that unfortunately I don't know much about karate competitions. Is that normally how competitions happen for karate, or is this something new to the Olympics?
No, for us it's always been like this, but for the Olympics, there's only 10 people competing. So we're gonna have like a pool of 5 each, and we do round robin, like a league stage, and the top 2 move on to like a knockout stage of like semi-final and final. But in a regular competition that we always do, it's just a normal tournament. So if you win, you go through, and if you lose, you're out kind of situation.
Yeah, okay, so that's pretty tough.
Yeah, but I think being able to have like 4 fights is actually good, because you can be cold on the first round and like not perform, but if you can do a couple of fights, it's actually good for everyone, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. And so I understand that there are a few sort of restrictions that are happening with kumite. Is there anywhere that you're not allowed to hit that doesn't score points, for example?
Well, pretty much like below the hips, like the groin and the lower body is not regarded as like an area you can hit, but anywhere else, pretty much you're fine. Yes. And just the throat, no direct attack to the throat.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so I know that there are many different styles of karate. What type of karate do you practice?
So ours is like, if you break it into 2 main, you have the full contact, and you have like what we do, like it's called the sports or like traditional kind of karate. So with the full contact is mainly, there's no punches to the head, but like body and kicks to the head are allowed, and you can kick to the lower body, and that is like you fight to pretty much whoever does more damage is the winner. And it's a bit more brutal, and it's a bit more like it requires a lot more conditioning. And my older brother, he teaches like a full contact karate dojo, and so what we do is it's a bit more sporty in a sense, and it's a bit like less contact and less, what we call it. I'll say more sports like, yeah. And those are the main 2 categories, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how long have you been practicing karate for?
So I was 9 years old, and I'm 33, turning 34 this year, so like 25 years now, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty long time.
Mm-hmm. Very long time, yeah. Maybe too long.
Never too long for a martial art.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's good, like, because even after I retire, I can still keep training and keep, practicing and keep doing. So I think in terms of that, martial arts is very good, because you can, I can retire from the competition sports side, but then I can just keep going. So it's really nice in that sense, yes.
Excellent. And how did you first become interested in karate? You started when you were 9.
Yeah.
What first sparked that?
So first, my uncle did it for like just general well-being and fitness, and he told my father like it was good. And then one day I came home from school, and my father was like, jump in the car, and me and my brother just got taken into karate, and that was it. And and I'm here now. So yeah. But then in terms of like competition, I think I started around like July when I was 9, and then towards like 3-4 months in, I had like a club competition, and I came second. I think I came second in the club competition. That's when like I never knew, but I just hate lose. I just found out that I hate losing, and that's what kind of like sparked me. And I am like I wouldn't say I'm too much of like, I don't like winning, but I hate losing, and that's what kind of like drives me all the way. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. And I assume that's what's driven you all the way to the Olympics.
Yes, that's just the drive that I had, and unfortunately, I've never won like a gold at the international world stage, but I just hate losing. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so is that will that be your goal at the Olympics, or
Yes,
do you have another
yes.
personal goal that you're wanting to achieve?
No, that is the one and only goal I'm gonna go there for. So yeah, I understand like in other sports like where you're physically like just like track and field or whatever where you know your personal best time and like you have a certain goal you want to reach, maybe like quarterfinals or semifinals or finals. Like I understand that's a whole different kettle of fish for us, but for us, like we all definitely have a chance of getting a medal for each and every competitor that competes. So yeah, I'm really going there for a medal, like nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to bring home a medal for
Yes,
Australia?
100%. Yeah, nothing else but a medal. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that you definitely will bring home a medal, and I can see a couple of comments from our audience members who think the same thing, that you're going to bring home a medal for us.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm there for. So yeah, I was gonna do my job. I think. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, so I don't want to take up any more of your time because I know that you are quite busy.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I am. Yeah, trying to put all like I got a month, pretty much just under a month left. So yeah, trying to do everything I can to really like make the most of what I've got left. Yes.
Yeah. And sorry, one final question before we finish our interview today. But how much are you training for this? How long do you train?
So for now, like I'm training like 2 to 3 sessions a day, and each session's like 2 hours to hour and a half. I've got that 6 days a week. I take one day off to rest, and then on top of that, I got strength and conditioning and like running, like sprints for like fitness. So it adds up a fair bit, but I enjoy every moment of it. Like I enjoy like just putting in the hard work and just it's just tunnel vision for me right now. Like I've got the end goal, and time is ticking. So just trying to put all I can and have really like just leave no stones unturned for this competition. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know that you've been doing your best and you're putting in the hard work, and I'm sure that all of that hard work is going to pay off for you.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm sure it will. Yeah. I'll make sure it will. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you once
Thank you very
again
much.
so
Thank
much for
you.
joining me.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Enjoy are you training later today, or is
Yes,
this your day off?
No, I got training from 2. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got training from 2. All right. Well, have a very happy training session then.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go. Already left. So everybody who came today, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you as well for your comments and your support to Tsuneari. I'm sure it means a lot to him. And if you're looking to catch Tsuneari at the Olympics, the karate competitions will be running from the 5th to the 7th of August. And I believe they're being streamed live on Channel 7 for everybody who's in Australia. So make sure you don't miss those and you can cheer on Tsuneari from your living room. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.